Hello and welcome back to the Single Society. This is the podcast series which is all about exploring singles life through the much more positive lens that it really deserves. So, the episode that you have landed on today is actually the fifth in a 7-part series, which is all about exploring well-being when it comes to dating and more broadly about singles nights as well, which if you've been listening for a while, you will already know is something that I host. So, well-being is incredibly important when it comes to looking after yourself with something that can often feel quite tiring. It's a very personal experience. You're putting yourself out there over and over again. So if you haven't already listened to the early parts of this series, do not worry, the episodes are still there and you can always go back and listen after this one. But so far I've been exploring thinking about well-being even before you make the decision to go on a date or go to a singles night, and a couple of really easy things that you can do to look after yourself at an event or on a date. So just things like wearing something that you're really comfortable in, or pacing yourself when it comes to drinking, making sure you have lots of water as well and stay hydrated. Really simple tips, but hopefully very easy to action. And they do all shift the needle in just making sure that it's a really positive experience for you and that you are looking after your well-being throughout the whole process. Now, a lot of this series will apply whether or not you're thinking of coming to a singles night. So it would also apply for dating as well. With today's episode, it is a little more focused on singles nights themselves, which is what I host in different cities across the UK, just because one of the things that we can do to help protect your well-being is to look after you on the night. And unfortunately, we can't be there with you on every date. But if you do come to a singles night, then there is that kind of extra benefit and bonus, if you like, that you've got a host there to look after you. Now, each of the events would have at least one host. Most often there will be 2 people on the night there for you to look after you. And please do feel free to approach them at any point throughout the evening. If you need anything, if you feel uncomfortable at any point, if you need a breather. Now, they will regularly sort of touch base with you as well, so you don't necessarily have to go and seek them out, because they will be coming over and just checking in with you to make sure that you're okay. But if at any point you need anything extra, then you are very welcome to go and grab them and just have a chat about whatever it is you need. I mentioned in a previous episode that even before you come to a singles night, you're more than welcome to get in touch beforehand to see if there are any adjustments that we can make for you to make you feel more comfortable in the space. And of course, if we possibly can, we will do that for you. But there may also be things that come up on the night, and that could be a whole range of different things. Sometimes you might think, yeah, I'm totally ready for this. I'm ready today. I'm ready to put myself back out there. But then something might happen on the night and you just think, I don't know, maybe I'm not quite as ready as I thought I was. I just need a little bit of space. I need a breather. And again, there'll be quiet areas on the night. You can always step outside the venue and get some fresh air. But if you do want to talk things through with the host as well, there is the option to do that. So please make sure that you are making the most of the event in a way that feels comfortable and right for you. We have a structure in place to help facilitate that. So there's conversation cards, there's a quiz, there's games, there's lots of different things to do. But of course, it's all optional. It's all completely up to you what you choose to tap into and access. The most important thing is that you feel safe and happy in the space and that you are looking after your well-being. And as I say, if that means you need to step outside for a couple of minutes, totally fine. Whatever it is you need to do. Hopefully, this will never happen at one of the events. However, worst case scenario, if you do meet somebody who makes you feel uncomfortable in any way, they don't share your views, that, they say something that is offensive, if somebody makes it clear they're attracted to you and that's not reciprocated and you don't want to be sat next to them anymore, all of that is the kind of thing that we are there to help with. The whole point is that you are not experiencing this by yourself. You're doing it in a really safe way. It's not just a stranger off the internet. You've got a group of people there that you have the opportunity to meet, and we're there to help look after you through the process. So do feel free to come and grab your event host at any point if you need that through the night. We want to be there to look after you, and I would much rather that you came and said something in the moment in the moment, we can deal with it. If we find out after the event, there are potentially still some things that we can do, but it is that little bit more difficult. So, as I say, feel free to come grab us at any point. The next 2 episodes in this series are going to be looking at how you can look after yourself after a singles night or having been on a date, which is a part of the process that often gets forgotten about. People think mostly about kind of on the night or in the moment, how they might look after themselves, but actually how you unwind after that event, how you process everything that happened, that is all equally as important. So if you are not yet following or subscribed to this podcast, please do feel free to do so now, and I will see you tomorrow with another episode.